Engineering is about taking ideas and converting them into reality, a process that takes creativity, skill, time, and money. For engineering, going from art to part has evolved from renderings to computer-aided engineering, but the technology was essentially the digitization of the traditional think, build, iterate methodology. Today, that's changing. Join me and 4 experts as we discuss model-based systems engineering and the implications for the future of engineering. This panel is loaded with insight. Here's an example. It seems to me that with MBSE, one of the things that we're able to do is we're pulling cost and compressing time out of complex projects. What's the situation today, basically? Is your customer likely to walk up and demand significant changes in product requirements later in the design phase?
They certainly are, and not only just demanded, but I think it's a differentiator in aerospace. As I grew up in engineering, it was this whole idea of waterfall, right? That I'm going to have a preliminary design review. I'm going to define requirements that are going to be perfect. I have a preliminary design that's going to be perfect. And the industry is shifting now, kind of following the lead of software, this idea of agile development. And we're now in the process of companies that will succeed are companies that can be agile, and not just in software development, but agile in hardware development. With the advent of things like 3D printing, that we can 3D print metal now, because it used to be, I was thinking back to your discussion about software, there was this food fight in my career, I saw it a lot, and usually that all fell on software to fix at the end because it was the only thing we could change. The tooling's fixed, the hardware's fixed. Well, that's not true anymore. With reconfigurable factories, with additive manufacturing, the hardware can sometimes be almost as agile as the software, which is really cool. It's a great time to be in engineering, but it just adds this whole other interesting level of complexity and this whole other idea of optimization. Back to your question, the aerospace companies that succeed are the ones that can optimize not just the product, because MBSE certainly lets you do that, but optimize the process to develop and manufacture the product. And you talk about margins, and that's certainly true. All kinds of margin issues in commercial aerospace. And the companies that succeed in commercial aerospace will optimize that whole development process. And MBSE and the digital twin really gives those companies a new tool in their toolbox to optimize that whole process around agile software development, around agile hardware development.